Gambit. Love it or hate it, and most people hate it, is a game mode where 4 Guardians must work together to defeat enemies, collecting their drop motes and bank 100 of them to spawn a primeval boss. Defeat that boss and you win Gambit. You can appear on one of 4 maps with enemies varying each time. You only have 15 minutes. Sounds simple, right? Well, it takes teamwork, communication and luck, but you'd be lucky just to receive any luck. What makes this game mode challenging is that your team of 4 Guardians is battling another team of 4 Guardians, and it's a race against time. Each Guardian can collect a maximum of 15 motes before you have to bank. Doing so sends a large taken blocker to the opponent's side and stops them from banking. They have to kill the enemy before they can bank again. You can bank any time when you have motes and there's no blockers present. Banking 0 to 4 banks just motes. Banking 5 to 9 sends a small blocker, and banking 10 to 14 sends a medium blocker. If you die any time during the game, you lose the motes you are carrying. If multiple teammates bank at the same time, then multiple blockers are sent. If this happens, as long as the enemy team has motes in the bank, your team will begin to steal their motes until 1 blocker remains. Now it sounds fun, right? Well, there's more. When a team banks 25, 50, 75 or 100 motes, a single member of that team can invade the opponent's map, where they can attempt to kill the team to halt their progress. Once the primeval boss is summoned, the ability to invade happens every minute after the previous teammate returns. It sounds on paper like a fun game mode, and I do like it, but when playing with random teammates, you have no communication and it seems like people rush to bank the most motes just to say they've banked the most, when in fact it's more complicated than that. You have to coordinate with your team, so you can bank at the same time, sending all your blockers first, getting the invade, and wiping out the enemy team and their motes is their start. One tactic is to have a designated blocker defender / invader, but this does slow down progress, but at the end of the day it's really the luck that makes you win Gambit. I only needed 1 more win to rank up my infamy to be rewarded an Ascendant Shard. This was that game. So fingers crossed this will be the last Gambit I need to do. I need 10 more infamy points, although I have 2 bounties already completed on another character, so worst case scenario, I will get what I need. Be interesting to see how this one goes, because so many different play styles, people just go all ham at it. But while I'm actually doing this one again, I'll probably be a bit more silent while I'm concentrating. You don't necessarily need to be the one picking up the motes, as long as your team's picking them up, that's all that matters. And if something goes wrong, you're less liable. You know, you could say that's a good start, being 21-0, but it means nothing in this game. 2, and that 21's now going to get stolen. Oh, good, we actually have someone defending the blockers. That really happens. So you don't necessarily need to put big deposits in. It's more like you need your team to put whatever it is they've got in one go. Like he's put 1 in, so I'll put this in. That should then start stealing motes. They've already killed his. But because there's no communication in the game, you can't really say what you're doing to your team so that they can respond. So you have to pay attention, but it's a game, isn't it? No one really pays attention. Or they don't know how to pay attention. Which is another thing in general, but they really don't know what they should be looking at. another 5. Right, so there's only 3 people on their team now to actually defend those. We'll try and play a bit conservatively, but he's on this side, I think.
Enemy invader is down.
There we go. Good job. So when you invade, you've got full access to see everyone everywhere. And you've got stronger health, stronger damage. So it's really hard to actually kind of defeat that.
Your friend's down. They're coming back to your side.
I tend to get quite a few, but that's only because of I use my team as a distraction, so... So yeah, this is where it goes a bit crazy. People are invading and people are trying to go after the high value target. So any coordination you have is gone. Which again is a similar thing with the bounties that you get from Drifter, because depending what they are, they can't be counterproductive for the team in a Gambit match. But you at least get 30 infamy, so... And currently I'm not getting any because I'm legend.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
No one here. He's got 15. I'll wait for his 15 so I can stick my 10 in. There we go. 2 more. 1, 2. There we go. Do you really want to go for the primeval, the envoys first? But in some situations, it's best to completely ignore them.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Your ally's dead. Sending him back.
So the other thing is that now that we've got the primeval, they can still be depositing their moats and stuff, and we're now getting all their deposits. Trying to do my best from distance until someone can push up and distract. There he is. He's all the way down there. Although, good news for us. We've got the extra person, but now we've got 4 enemies extra. Okay, well, there's 2 dead. Now if anyone invades, his health will be restored. You gonna pick me up? Yep, good. Thank you. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Good, 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 good. Just do my gloat. And we're done. So we've now come back to the tower to receive the shard from Drifter.
Call me Drifter.
And oh, it's a long click. There we go, fantastic. And that's the only one you get, because next time round it's just upgrade modules, cores, prisms, and then a random exotic, which is actually already predetermined, supposedly. So yeah, doing them just for that single go, I say them being this and the Crucible, is probably going to be your best option for upgrading. That's okay, but again, it doesn't really add too much. You're best off doing Nightfalls in Hero or higher. Again, it's a gamble, but it is actually more fun. And this is where we ended up. I've still got a few more hours to go, 5 hours. I might do a little bit more, but we made it up to rank 103. I still need to get the seasonal exotic and these, but I was actually trying to push them up to as high as they go. I don't think I'm going to get them any higher than 1309 just to save upgrade modules, but again, that's relative really. So we've got 13, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 10. I do have this as a 9, but if I get a 10, then that saves an upgrade module. Will you just shut up? So I think that's all we're going to see for this season. Anything else that we will do will probably be a description of what we've actually achieved and how we think it could be better. But that might be in a few weeks or so, just so we can have a bit of a break. But I have been confused with a new DLC coming out to a new season, so our power level might actually continue. So that'll give us a chance to actually try the dungeon again. We did try yesterday. Deadly managed to get an extra day. We probably made it right up until the end, but me being power level 1322 or something I was at the time, and him being only 1270, and it was only just the two of us, didn't really go so well. I mean, we got to the end of the corridor, which I believe was the end, but I kept on doing things in that mission I actually forgot all about. So yeah, something we want to do. The Nightfalls and stuff could be easy, but again, that could be power level. And then the raid, you probably need the 6 people, which again we're going to struggle with, because the 2 people I know who do play are in completely different time zones to us. 8 hours ahead, 8 hours back, so it's probably more chance of them actually playing together. Actually, that wouldn't work, because if they're 8 hours ahead and they're 8 hours back, they'd also have 8 hours difference, because that equals 24. So for this episode, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Hopefully. Stop talking! Actually, just another thing, I just forgot about the challenge we actually just got from here, the seasonal challenge, and that brought us up to 105. So that gave us a another engram. No, it didn't. Where did it go? Should have given us another engram. You kidding me, game? You've stopped. Oh, I don't care anymore.